Okay, welcome to this tutorial on selection tools in action, and we're gonna see basically using practical images. Last time we used squares, this time we're gonna use more complicated images or pictures like this guy. Now the first thing you want to ask, what would be the best? It would probably be the best choice here would be the quick selection or the magic wand tool. You can also, of course, go for the magnetic lasso tool, but you can see it's going to be quite a tedious process if you are going around the whole picture with the magneto lasso tool. Your option is basically the best option for this kind of picture would be your quick selection or your magic wand tool. Let's see first the quick selection tool. I'm just going to click on the image, and then slowly by holding on the left button of the mouse, I'm going to quickly drag upwards first, and you will see it selects the colors until it gets to an edge. I'm happy with the edge. I've selected the top head of the person. Then I'm going down. Slowly I'm going down, not too fast, and as I'm going down, it's selection and it broadens till it gets all the edges of the image. I drag down. Now I can drag a lot more quicker, and slowly but surely I'm dragging up. Now I still have this section in the middle. I can just drag across it, and voila, I've got now the whole person selected, and I see the walking ants. What I can do now is basically just, let's say, Control X, Control V, and there I have this person. Let's say I wanted to give it another background, layer 3. I'm just dragging it to the bottom, and I'm just make it invisible, that layer. Let's say I want this pink layer which I have currently at this moment, and there you can see I've given this picture a new background image, and this is for the quick selection tool. But let's say could I have used the magic wand tool? I'm just going back to original image. By doing this, you go to File, Revert, means it will go to the original image before you change anything. Here we have this image again. I'm going to click on the background layer there, okay, to unlock it. This time I'm going to do the opposite. I'm not going to select the person. I'm going to click on the magic wand tool. Remember, the magic wand tool selects color. So basically, right now my tolerance is 5. If you see up there, let's see if it's good enough to select this outside of the picture. If I click there, I'll see, yes, this looks pretty good. Let me just zoom in to see if if I got everything right. There's a little bit of part there that I wouldn't like, so let me Control Z, deselect. I can either broaden my tolerance to make it maybe a little bit higher, so let me go to 30. Click it again. And now let's go and see. Yes, now you can see I've selected the image perfectly as I would like. So now I can either press delete. If I press delete now, you'll see it remove it. Or let me Control Z, undo it. Right now what I've selected is this gray background. But let's say I want to select the person again, like in the with the quick selection tool. How would I do that? I would go to Select, and here you choose Inverse. Inverse means it's going to turn around or swap the selection of the current image. So if I click on Inverse, now you will see what happened. Now I don't have this selected, but I have the person selected instead. If I click Delete, there you are. Now I've selected the person, and I've deleted the person. I could Control C, Control V. So these are really good good uses of the image. Just one more thing about the Magic Wand tool. Let me Control D, deselect. You will see that on top here, so the tolerance is important, and also the continuous. Continuous means if I click here, it selected all the colors that are connected with each other on this gray background. Let's see if I would have continuous unselected. Let's say I click now on this gray. You will see, I've got myself in a little bit of trouble here because it selected all the colors that matches on the point which I've clicked, and that's why I got all these little kinds of pixels also selected because it was in the same color. Sometimes this kind of thing is really useful, and like for example, let me show you this image. So in this image, let me just unlock it. If I click on my selection tool, now I don't have continuous selected. If I have continuous selected and I click on this white, you will see I'm selecting just this white house. But if I deselect continuous, now if I click on this white, I would have selected all the houses which have the same color. The only reason is maybe because my tolerance is too high. Let me deselect, let me bring my tolerance down to 5, let me click on this again, and yeah, this is also, my tolerance is too low. Let's make it very high, let's make it 100. If I click now on it, there, it has selected a lot more of the white houses. I can easily deselect these others by just dragging the lasso tool around it. But basically this is how you have to play with your tolerance. We can make it 60 and see how that goes. Control D. If I click OK, I've got now more or less the houses, or all the houses that I've selected. You can fine tune it by going through these edges here or this house here, and with the lasso tool press the shift key, drag around the salt to also select the salt. So this is basically what is the difference between continuous and deselecting the continuous tool.